Build Your Best Life, with Coach Deborah D. Smith, invites you to our 4th annual virtual Mothers with Sons seminar from Monday, May 8th to Thursday, May 11th, at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, each night on Facebook and YouTube. This year's theme is How Mothers Can Reach Sons. Special guests include Anita J. Cummings, Brady Robinson, Anastasia Smith, and Latricia Taylor. These ladies will open their hearts and be transparent as they share how you can reach your sons. This event will heighten your awareness, transform your thinking, and motivate you to reach out to assist your sons and other young men. Visit www.buildyourbestlife.org for more information.
Good evening and welcome to Build Your Best Life with Coach Deborah D. Smith. I'm super excited to be here today. This is the first day this week that I have been out of bed, so I am super excited. I vowed that I would be on here each and every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday without fail. So Tuesday, I was just about to have a meltdown because I knew I could not do it. But I want to thank my adopted daughter, Anastasia Smith, for stepping up and hosting on Tuesday in my stead, and the broadcast of what's going on with Pastor Frankie Camille from Nassau, Bahamas, and Anastasia was wonderful. I really enjoyed that. So thank you again, Anastasia, for stepping up for me. And I'm excited about our Mothers and Sons seminar that's coming up. I'm not going to keep you long today. Like I said, this is the first day I've been up, so I'm going to try to talk while I can talk, keep it moving. But one thing I do want to mention is that next month, beginning May 8th, it's our Mothers and Sons seminar. And something different I want to do this year, beginning on May 1st. Each day throughout the month, I want to honor a mother and son pair. And so our sons, I need you to get busy. Moms, make sure that your sons get this message. I don't care how old your sons are. It doesn't matter. But sons, I need you to send me a photo of you and your mom. Of course, your names, your city and state. And then I need a paragraph or a statement of what your mom has taught you. It can be something that really stuck with you, something that had changed your life, something that's memorable, but something that your mom taught you that you'll never forget. And if you could please email that to byblwdsmith@gmail.com. That's B as in boy, Y is in your, B is in best, L is in life, W is with, D is in Deborah Smith @gmail.com. byblwdsmith@gmail.com. Please begin to send those to me, and I want to display one of those each day next month. So I'm going to get started on my topic for today. Like I said, I got to hurry up so I can talk. This month I have been talking about reaching out for awareness. So my topic today is, which way are you headed? Yes, you. Which way are you headed? And there are just many factors that determines where you're headed. There's many factors. Now, let me ask you some questions. Well, I believe, first of all, that it's better to train early rather than to try to fix later. And, a lot of people are very, very smart. They're like geniuses as far as IQ. Some people have a lot of common sense, but you also need life skills. Life skills are essential to being successful. And you have to embrace your characteristics. You know right from wrong, you know your self-worth, but do you live out what you know and believe? Are your actions dictating a life that is moving in an upward trajectory? You want to go upward. Have you missed the mark and found yourself stagnant and floundering at times? Well, your actions and your path are essential if you want to build your best life. Excuse me. Are you living by what you know? Or are you misdirection or lack of direction causing you to get lost? You don't want to get lost. Because sometimes you may have in your mind, the directions. I'm going to this place that I've been to many, many times, but it's been a while since you've been there. Things change. So there could be roads that have changed, damage on a highway or anything like that. So if you're not careful and you're planning and you're keeping up with things, you can get lost. Now, there are many, many, many different life skills that are essential and impact where you're going in life, where you're headed. But I want to just cover 5 today if I can get through them. I'm going to try my best. Thank you. Excuse me. The first one is, do you love yourself? Do you love yourself? You should have self-love, not because that's something that somebody says, oh, well, you should love yourself. No, you should have self-love because you're important. And he's like, wow, I'm not important because my parents didn't even plan me. I was a mistake. No, you weren't a mistake. Because guess what? God created you. So you weren't a mistake. He doesn't make mistakes. So you're important, you're intelligent, you're unique, you're one of a kind, you're an asset. Now, when you look yourself in the mirror, if there is something there that you see that you don't really like about yourself that's causing you to struggle with your self-love, you have the ability to change that. So always remember that you can change what you don't like, but you have to love yourself. The second one, are you growing? Are you growing? You can't get to a place and say, oh, I have a PhD and so I know everything. I don't need to learn anything else. I'm good. Mm-mm. You cannot afford to remain stagnant. I don't care if you got 3 PhDs. You should learn your purpose first and foremost. So if you're not sure what your purpose is, spend time with God. Find out what your purpose is. Learn your strengths and work on them constantly. Just because they're your strength doesn't mean that you can, put them on the shelf, forget to dust them off or nothing like that. Those are your strengths. Those are what builds you up and causes you to be great in those things that you do. So you want to make sure that you keep them tip top, like that car you love. You want to keep it clean, you want to get it maintained or whatever. That's what you want to do with those strengths, to keep them constantly at the cutting edge so they can be and do those things that you need them to do. Always want to learn new things. Things are changing constantly. Technology is not constant. People whose minds and expertise are creating and making things better, they don't rest. They're always trying to improve. Why do you think they're on, I think, iPhone 16? Some people still have their original iPhone. Works wonderfully. Does some magnificent things. But Apple continues to put improvements. They build one and they look at it. Same thing with Samsung, any other builder, and they look at them. Oh, no, we didn't think about this. Let's do this. So things are changing. It's just not in phones, but in everything. So you have to keep up with everything and read, read, read. I'm not just saying thrillers and romance novels and autobiographies, though you can learn a lot from autobiographies. But get some, read some basic self-help books or something that's going to help you to learn something, to make yourself better. Those are essential. The third one, have goals. And I know sometimes you probably get tired of hearing that. Goals, goals, goals. Why do I have to have goals? If you don't have goals, what are you doing? Well, I've worked all my life, and so now I'm retired. I don't have to do anything. I just can sit here. Is that what God made you for, to just sit there? Yeah, some goals. Is there something that you, in those years that you were raising your family, you were working, that you didn't have the opportunity to do, that you want to do now? Is there a certain type of house you wanted? Is a certain type of car you wanted? Is a certain vacation you wanted to take? Is a certain place you wanted to volunteer? What's your goal? What is something that you think about all of the time? Well, you want to work on those goals. Because if you don't have any plans, I'm not sure what you're doing. But once you do have those goals, ensure that they are SMART goals. And again, that's specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-based. And then you want to manage your goals. You can't say, you know what? I'm 70 years old. I've lived in the United States all my life. And I've only been to maybe 5 states. I'm going to go to all the states. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that in the next 2-3 months. That's a lot of states. It's going to take money. It's going to take time. If you're going to go to these states, you don't want to go when it's maybe a bad time, because if you're from the South, you don't know how to drive in the snow. You don't want to go to, excuse me, those states that have heavy snowfall. You don't know how to walk in it. You don't know how to drive in it. You don't know how to do anything. You're just going to be so afraid. You're going to be inside. You're not going to enjoy it. So what was the purpose of you going? So you have to manage and plan out your goals and make them make sense. And then you can always adjust as needed. We talk about long-term goals, short-term goals, but you can always adjust your goals. Always remember that. All right. Support. Support is something else that's very key, very key. It's great to have support. Family is key. And sometimes, you can take your family for granted. You think that they're always going to be there, and they may or may not. But you have family. But ensure that you have others around you that can provide support as well. Like this week, I said I've been under the weather. And so if people have reached out to me for different things, then I have to say, well, no, I can't do that, because I'm not feeling well. Oh, you need me to do anything? Do you need anything? Well, I'm okay, because, my husband is, checking on me, make sure I got what I need before he leaves, checking on me in between jobs or whatever. I knew he had it, but they knew he had it, but still they asked for support. So what if, he's 30 miles away from me and I need something right away? Then it's good to have some support that I can depend on that's close around. And it's not just illness, that's anything. If you're working on a book, you got some questions, ask somebody that you know that has written a book. If you are going through your PhD, you have to write that dissertation. Reach out to someone that's been through the process. Don't just sit there and beat your brains out and get frustrated and anxious. Look for someone that can support you. Allow people to help you. Sometimes we need help, And we may have someone to volunteer, but we'll hold on to that thing because we don't entrust others are going to do it the way that we would. And they may not do it the way that we would, but are they going to do it uh, to a point that is satisfactory, that is they're getting the job done, is correct, it looks nice? Then so what if you would have tilted it a little bit this way? Or you'd have made that a little darker, or you'd have made that a different color. If it got the job done, it got the job done. It was less stress on you, and they helped you out. So we have to let things go and let people assist us. You can't do everything, and you shouldn't go alone. So allow people to assist you. And this last one, balance, I'm about to make it. Balance. Enjoy work-life balance, Deborah. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Makes Jill a dull girl. Plan your time. Plan your time. And I'm trying to get better at doing that. But it takes time. You can't just do it overnight. But, make that God time. Make me time. You may say, well, I thought God time was me time. No. God time is God time. It's for you to go to Him, do what you do, whether it's meditate, reflect, whatever, pray. But you what are you doing? You waiting, you listening. You should be quiet and listening for Him to tell you what He got to tell you. You're not in charge. It's God time. Me time. What is it that you want to do that's going to relax you, make you feel at ease? Is it being in a room? Some people can be in the house with you in a room by yourself with the door closed, reading. Just got your eyes closed or something for an hour. Me time. What relaxes you and puts you in a better space? Then you're going to have your work time. And that's whether you work for someone else, you have your own business, you're thinking about it, you got multiple jobs. Work time's work time. Then there's family time. And the family time, you may have to split that up, because if you are married and you have children, you have siblings, parents, whatever, and split that time up. Of course, your immediate family would be your wife and children. You got to spend time with them. You want to spend time with your parents, because they won't be here always, and especially if they are elderly and they need medical assistance or whatever, you want to be there for them. But you got to have that family time. Then you want leisure time. What is it that you want to do to go out and have fun? That could be with some friends. That could be with a family member. It could be by yourself, but that leisure time. But have that work-life balance. Don't just, I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to get ahead. I got to get ahead. Or I'm not 2 weeks ahead, so I got to keep pushing. I got to keep pushing. You got to stop and rest. You got to stop and rest. So I cannot say that enough. But those are the 5 things that I really want you to take heed to. And like I say, there are many, many, many more. But those are 5 that are key that I really wanted to point out today. And that's loving yourself. Make sure that you're growing. Have your goals and manage those. Allow people to support you. And then have that balance in your life, work-life balance. All of that is key. Excuse me. And of course, we love, love, love your comments. Make sure that you like and share. Thank you for tuning in. Please join Anastasia and I on Saturday for Real Talk. Our topic is Who Am I? And I know that's going to be a fun topic, fun time. I always have fun when I'm with Anastasia. She's such a sweetheart. So make sure that you join us at Saturday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then on Tuesday, April 25th at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to have Minister Monetta Smith from Dallas, Texas will be on. So I've been down, but I haven't been, I haven't forgot about you, my purpose, and what's important to me, and helping our young men to build their best lives. So thank you so much for tuning in. And again, I apologize for all the coughing and everything, but I had to get on. I'm going to play one more video for you. We'll be out of here. But remember, building your best life is our business. That's not a slogan. It's our commitment. I love you. Be blessed. Stay safe. Check out this video. And I hope to see you Saturday. Bye-bye.
Become a sponsor and assist us with this event. We want to bless our mothers with sons, while helping them teach their sons. You may submit your tax-free donation via the following methods: Cash App, $BYBLWDDS, PayPal, paypal.me/BYBLWDDS, email, byblwdsmith@gmail.com.